Hey everybody, it is Dungeon Master Mark. Figured I would go ahead and do a quick terrain build for this afternoon. A little bit later today, I'm going to try and run a Pathfinder game for my family. So, since obviously I live in Ohio, where due to the coronavirus we are all quarantined, or I should say you're supposed to stay inside your house for the next basically 30 days. So needless to say, it should be interesting. So, I did see a couple people on the Dwarven Forge group said they hadn't seen anyone use any of the drift stones. So I figured I'd show a picture of mine that I have all painted up. See if I can get the color to show up well. So mine I have 3 different shades of purple, and a couple different gold highlights there. Of course, we have a Fat Dragon Games giant slug, Mr. Smiley. See if I can get the focus to focus a little better there. There we go. And this is the resin printed that I printed myself, Undead Beholder. And some Fat Dragon Games octopus people. Octopi warriors, and then we got a little wizard one here. So I printed about, I don't know, probably about 25 of these little guys. So yeah, so just a quick kind of idea for this game a little bit later. The party has already once before found this antechamber down below, where a previous group of adventurers had tried getting down into this chamber and they just weren't able to make it past some guardian creatures. But due to some scrying, they have a little bit of information, so party kind of has an idea of what's going on. And they're going to make it down into this chamber, and of course you see the large giant chamber where the acid has actually come up through the chamber above and slowly dripping down. These drift stones or float stones, kind of like a rope bridge a little bit. If the party jumps on them, depending on which one, they're going to be able to go up and down by about 5 or 10 foot, depending on how much weight. So some of the characters are going to weigh a little bit more. They're going to move a little bit more, a little less. And then I figure there's going to be probably 3 skill encounters here. The first jump, and then I'm going to do, if they get a running jump, they can actually get some of the stones to bump into each other. So I kind of figured out a way to make it just a little more challenging and allow some of the party members to use some of their skills a little more effectively. So over that way, we have a couple resin printed lizard folk minis. I just got done painting up not too long ago. Once they make it down this way, these lizard folk are actually from a semi-friendly tribe. They don't automatically attack, but they kind of keep their distance. If they do see the party is struggling up here, they may attack them, depending on if they're like shouting down to them or if they shoot bows and arrows or anything like that at the party. So what the party was able to scry and detect as magical in the previous encounter is actually going to be this giant stone sarcophagus that is actually the falconry for this undead beholder lich. So should be kind of interesting. The party's fairly high level, but they do have something in their possession that will allow them to negate some of this creature's powers, so I'm not overly worried about it being too overpowered for them. Now, this is going to be the interesting part because I've been wanting to use these, and this is going to give way to a kind of a next little quest. So the party, if they're able to communicate with them effectively, they're going to be able to find out that there's an underwater encounter, that these creatures basically want to take them to an underwater city and have them assist them with driving out a monster that's attacking the city. Which I don't want to give anything away yet, because knowing my daughter, she will try to watch this video and figure out what's going on. But yeah, like I said, kind of a quick, simple little scenario. I think this will probably only take maybe 2.5, 3 hours, depending on how much actual role-playing there is. But it should be kind of exciting. It's going to be a pretty fun quest. And there's a lot of little hidden things that they're going to be able to find. And it's pretty good combat, I think, especially with the giant slug. I think it's going to be one. It's going to be more than just a giant slug. It's kind of hard to explain, but I've tinkered with this idea before, making an intelligent spell casting, kind of like a fiendish slug. It's semi-intelligent. So if anyone's read the I believe it's the Book of Horrors, the big fat compendium. I can't think at the moment because I haven't had my coffee. But there's a magical intelligent slug in there. It's going to be something a little similar. So should be kind of interesting. But that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you all later. You guys all stay safe. Bye-bye.